Sometimes we need to examine the reasons why we have boxes of clutter. And I think the main reason is that we are postponing making decisions. Decisions are hard, and we reach a point where we just get fatigued about making them, but we need to make them. We need to clear up the space to make room for our future and present self. Not live in the past and think, oh, well, one of the reasons, I'm going to give you 3 reasons. The 3 top reasons you may be postponing decisions on things that you're holding on to. The first one is, I may need that someday. And then, what's the worst thing that can happen? If you get rid of this big mixing bowl, you think, I'm not going to ever need that mixing bowl again because I'm not going to be having large dinner parties, or I'm not going to be baking again. So you get rid of it. You give it to someone else, or you donate it. And then that day comes where, maybe 5 years after you donated that item, you go, why did I donate that? I need it now. I need that big mixing bowl. Well, you can just go borrow one from a neighbor, or you can go to a Goodwill and buy one for a couple of dollars. What's the worst thing that could happen if you got rid of that big mixing bowl, or that shirt that is full of stains, and you think, oh wow, this will be a good paint shirt? Well, maybe your painting days are over like mine, but maybe you think, I'll need it for some grungy thing that I'm going to do. Well, just go to the Goodwill and buy something for $1 that you can use when you do that grungy thing. But don't hang on to 20 paint shirts, please. The second thing is, I'm going to have some bad feelings, like guilt. This was a shopping mistake, and the shirt has too much white in it, and I don't look good in white, and so I'm going to get rid of it. And then later on, you're color analyzed, and you realize that you do look good in white, and somebody tells you look good in white, and you do, and you think, well, I shouldn't have got rid of that white shirt. Well, maybe it's okay, it's okay that you got rid of that white shirt. You bought it, and you thought it was a buying mistake, and then whatever the reason is, just get rid of that regret, get rid of that guilt. Oh, this was a buying mistake and I shouldn't have made that mistake. Get rid of that feeling of loss. If I get rid of this, it's kind of a feeling of loss that you have, but it'll only last a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks at the most, and you'll completely forget about it. The third one is, I need to hold on to it because it has value, and I was raised to not get rid of things that had value. But you know what? The thing is that thing doesn't have value to you anymore, or you would be using it. It wouldn't be in the basement in a box for years. So say it's camping equipment, and that's part of your past. There's no way you're going to camp again. Your idea of camping now is a nice hotel. That's your idea of camping. Get rid of that tent, sell it, or give it to your adult children if they want it, or there's a dozen things you could do with it. But hanging on to it is not really serving you now. So yes, it has value. So get the value in terms of somebody coming to your door and handing you cash. What better thing is that? So think of these 3 reasons, and think of your clutter as just postponed decisions, and set that timer. If it's hard to make those decisions, make it 15 minutes at a time. So get rid of, I may need it someday. Get rid of, I may feel badly if I do this. And number 3, I need to hold on to it because it has value. Get rid of all those things that are coming into your head, and then you're ready to get rid of those things in that box, or those boxes.